guys that'll be competitive at that show, and we're looking forward to having you up here.
Yeah, I think we will be. We get to go to a lot of racetracks like that all the time, like when we went to I-80 in Nebraska. Never seen the place, and you have to show up and be fast. It's not like pavement racing where you show up that day 6 hours before the race and you get 3 hours of practice before you have to qualify, or before you get your actual practice before qualifying, or things like that. Dirt racers, we just got to show up and in our 2 or 3 laps of hot laps, kind of got to have things figured out to qualify. So, over the years of doing this so much and going to Oregon and running Medford and Cottage Grove and Willamette, you've had to really work hard on that. So I think even though the racetrack's different, we'll be able to show up and get something sorted out quick enough to, with late models, qualifying, everything. So get sorted out quick enough to be able to lay down a decent lap and kind of sets you up for the whole night. So we're excited.
So in the Clay Staley stables, who do you all have coming from California that a tentative that are going to come up here for the Clay Cup?
I know that Tony Toast will. I'm fairly positive Steve Drake will be there.
Very nice.
And I know that if Papich still has a car here and there's no racing going on, they'll probably go, with Toast. But that's kind of one of those things. Jason travels a lot, does a lot of Lucas Oil racing, so
right.
It just depends if he has a car left in California during July, and if he's not racing in Missouri or the Midwest. And I'm not sure what's happening with Rob Sanders and Larry Childress, but I'm sure that they would go.
Have you heard anything about Hug?
I'm sure Bobby will go. He's been driving for Paul Guglielmone, and they seem to, have a new car, and they seem to be getting things figured out.
I kind of expect Paul and Bobby to be here because, Paul, he's traveled up here a couple times in the past, and he's not afraid to go north and race with us. But, that's going to be a fun show to have California's best versus the best here in the Northwest. Let's kind of talk about what you're doing, Clay. We watch you on Facebook, and you are extremely busy with the Twisted Motorsports stable. It seems like there's a new car rolling out every couple days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, working on one right now that's going to Santa Maria Saturday. It's a sport mod, so this one will be leaving, and got another one coming in right after that, and then I'm attempting to do something really different this year, something that I don't know that anybody from California has ever done.
Can you give us a little detail on that? Throw a little hint out there.
Well, it involves a brand new car and the biggest. Man, it's hard to give away
well, you do.
It involves the biggest event in racing and a brand new car with the absolute best of everything on it.
Huh. Well, you do realize that that Moxie Media Promotions up here, we are sticklers to trying to find the details out on any way we can.
We won't throw you under the bus. We'll just throw you in front of it, Clay.
Yeah, yeah. It'll only hurt for the first impact, and then you just tuck and roll the rest.
Well, I've been put in a funny situation this year, with just how I feel, personally with racing and these modifieds and what people are doing. And, I've got guys that believe in our cars, and I got guys that aren't so sure. And my plan is to, not give these things away. I see a lot of manufacturers giving cars away to help their cause. Well, I'm real confident in what we do. I don't feel that I got to give away something to sell more cars or to prove my point. We're not cocky or arrogant about it. It's just we know what we have, and when we get enough guys in them to where there's one at every racetrack and it's competitive and it's winning races, then they'll sell themselves. Until then, the thing I've been wanting to do is build a car with the best of everything and take it to the biggest racing event in probably the world, actually, and see what we can do from there. And
are you talking about making a visit to the Big E?
No. you're in the right part of the country.
Well, I'll tell you, Clay, based upon what you just said, I won't doubt that you'll find success in doing that. We spent a lot of time down at the Bud Nationals last year talking in your trailer when it was about 145 degrees with no fan and no wind. And
nasty.
We spent over an hour talking live on the radio, and I want to say thanks for taking your time for that. But standing there, watching his customer base waiting in line to pick his brain to buy parts, and for him to take his time for over an hour to talk with us was cool. But I don't think you're that far away from the success that you're looking for, Clay, and I think that you're going to find that very soon. And we want to wish you the best in 2016. And man, we are looking forward to seeing you up here at the Clare Cup.
Well, with all luck, you're concentrating on the building of these cars and putting cars out there. I think I enjoy it more. And I think I'm honestly better at it, so that's my goal.
I have
There's not a person out there, Clay, that thinks you enjoy that more. I'm going to call that one right now.
I had the opportunity here a couple years ago, Clay, when we first met. We came down to California for the start of the season with Kenny Miller and had our little struggles and stuff down there. And when I came up to you, you didn't know me from Adam, except for kind of talking on the phone a little bit. And, just the personal... just the personal relationship and stuff that you build with people. I sat there and I saw, just not only from race fans, but race drivers and stuff come up and talk to you. And you are one of the people that are easy enough to go to and ask a question and say, hey man, what do I do if I move this, especially on a 4-bar setup, if I move this left bar up, is it going to, help me drive off a little more? And you're like, whoa, hold on, where you have stuff now. You actually came over to our car and said, okay, hey, look, go ahead and change this, put this to here, and it's going to drive a little bit different. And we did, and we picked up 3/10, immediately just like that. And it was something that we wouldn't have ever thought of, but with the help of you, I can't appreciate that from a crew chief standard, and to having your knowledge and just the things that you do. Hell, I just, called you, 30 seconds ago or whatever and said, hey, do you want to be put on air, and left a message with it, and here you are now. You were one of those type of people that, we really appreciate you having, part of our camp.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited always to have people that are doing things for racing in a positive way, and doing media and stuff. It's not, dirt racing doesn't get what a lot of these other sports get, and things like, NASCAR, Formula One, or IndyCar, or even, like rally or anything like that. Those forms of racing are so covered widely on TV and the internet and everything else that there's more dirt racers than anything else out there. And
right.
We get the least amount of exposure. So having people that are doing what you guys are doing is a big help and a big step in the right direction of what we need to do to get that kind of exposure. In 10 years, I'm not so sure NASCAR will be on TV and it won't be a late model race instead.
Right.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Clay, we appreciate you calling in, at the last minute. We know you're extremely, extremely busy. Let those guys know down there in California that they can, if you have any new up and coming things, we have Santa Maria as one of our Moxie tracks. And they can hit us up on, Moxie Media 2016 at gmail.com. They can call in, every 2 weeks. We have a live show just like this. 541-991-2838 is our Moxie phone number. You have our personal numbers and stuff too, man. If you have anything new upcoming, just want to kind of talk smack about these Washington, Oregon boys, I'm sure after they hear you thinking about coming up and taking their money for the $5,000 to win at the Clare Cup at Willamette Speedway, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of back and forth, but we want to appreciate everything you do for the racers, not only for California, but nationwide, Twisted Motorsports, and hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, without a doubt. Hopefully Trevor Glaser listens to this show, because a couple years ago he came down and stole my lunch money at Bakersfield, and
well,
I plan on getting him back for that.
Well, you do realize that Trevor is an avid listener to all of our podcasts, all of our live events, and is a very avid person when it comes to Facebook. So we'll have to.
Even better.
Well, Trevor, Clay Daly is calling you out. Clay, we want to wish you the best of luck at Santa Maria. Hopefully you'll land in Victory Lane and talk with our California correspondent, Mike Patterson, down there.
All right, man. I appreciate it very much.
Have a great day. Thanks for your time, bud.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, buddy. Woo! Oh my
What
God!
have we started?
Well, you know I think the rival. I mean, we haven't even started race season. Start next season or start next year or next week.
Get it right, Josh.
I can't. I'm excited. I'm so excited for 2016. This is, this is awesome. Clay Daly. Like I said, I just texted him. He's extremely busy talking about taking a sport mod, pushing it out the door for this week at Santa Maria. He's got another one coming in. These guys, love doing what they do, but they actually take the time and talk with us, talk to their fans, let us know what they're doing behind the scenes. Outstanding.
Well, it's an awesome deal, and this has been a great start to the 2016 race season. We're going to start wrapping things up here. Before we do, we want to thank a lot of our sponsors here on the show. First and foremost, Northwest Truck Driving Academy, Dave Stahl and those guys. You guys want a career, you want to invest in yourself, spend the money, get a career, see the nation, and get paid to do it. Again, Northwest Truck Driving Academy, a 6-week course, $5,000 to put you on the road for a great career to support yourself and your family. We want to thank Jetstream Aqua Massage. We want to thank Doc's Photos.
Photos, yeah.
He'll be a big part of us, here in 2016, and really, really looking forward to a great season with the best racing in the Western half.
This is the best podcast we've had.
The best fans, the best drivers, the best teams, the best tracks. It's going to be an awesome year, and for all you guys that joined in and listened to us today, I know we spent a couple hours on the air, and we're going to do this a lot more throughout the race season, and we're going to do a weekly deal throughout 2016 racing season. And want to say thanks for joining us. You guys don't be afraid to call in. MoxieMedia2016 at Gmail. Send us your questions. Send us your thoughts. Let's talk. Let's have fun with this. That's what this is all about.
Absolutely. It's for you guys, the fans, the racers, everything else. Make sure you write this down. Put it on your board. Put it on your calendar every week. Starting the racing season. 541-991-2838. It's a Moxie phone number. Moxie, like you said, MoxieMedia2016 at gmail.com. Hit us up on Moxie Media Facebook. Private message us, whatever. If you guys want to talk, let us know. Man.
It's going to be
I'm so excited, baby.
It's going to be a great season, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk to you in a couple weeks. We'll see you at a racetrack just shortly. And once again, have a great day.
See you guys.